today I will be your host for today's show, Food for Thought. Today's topic is widely disputed among the society. Is Europe and the USA better or Kashmir? We see many Kashmirians leave the country to go to Europe and the USA. What are the reasons and how we can prevent this? We have a very interesting panel joining us for today's discussion. So our first guest is Dr. Aida, who is a very famous psychologist. She is born and she studied in the USA for 10 years. She is a very famous personality and she is frequently called on TV for talk shows and lectures. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
It's good to have you on our show, sister.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Our second guest is Dr. Babisa, who studied in the USA for 10 years. But then she moved back to Kashmir to learn more about Islam. She is a very well-renowned religious scholar and she runs her own Islamic school. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you for coming on our show.
Jazakallah for inviting me.
Dr. Aida, I would like you to comment on today's first question. Is Europe and the USA better or Kashmir?
Of course, they are better. I'm surprised that some people still ask this question. Europe and the USA provide better standards of life. The environment is clean, you can thrive professionally, and the standard of living is the best in the world. Whereas we see Kashmir as a struggling province. Kashmir is at least 100 years behind the Europe and the USA.
Dr. Babisa, you are the citizen of the US, but you surrounded US passport and preferred being a Kashmiri only. We would really like to know this view regarding this issue.
No, they are not better place to live. Kashmir is much better. The reason we struggle to understand this is because we ignore the life after death. The real success of human being is not the standard of living in this world, but to be successful hereafter. By being saved from the hellfire and enter the paradise, Allah says in Surah Al-Imran, verse 185, كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار ودخل الجنة فقد فاز وما حياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. Every soul tastes death and you'll be given full compensation on the day of resurrection. So he who has drawn away from the fire and attempted the paradise obtained true success. And what is the life except the enjoyment of delusion?
This is very interesting turning in this debate. Dr. Babisa is saying this is essentially a religious issue. What do you have to say, Dr. Aida?
Dr. Babisa says that if you live in the Europe and USA, you will not be successful in the hereafter. There are many Muslims living over there. How can we claim that they will not be saved from the hellfire?
I am not claiming that who will be saved from the hellfire and who will be not saved. But when we are talking about choosing place to live, we need to see the probability where I have a chance of being successful. Here I am claiming that you have a chance of saying Iman in Kashmir, because Kashmir is a Muslim major territory. You know, among the Muslims, you hear 5 azans a day. The whole territory fasts in the month of Ramadan. Alcohol, nightclub, and all such activities are prohibited here.
But sister, Kashmiris are not following Islam as well. We do not see parda on the Kashmiri TV channels. There is dance, music, not only on the TV shows, but also in the wedding parties and universities. Only a small percentage of Kashmiri people pray. Meanwhile, there is dishonesty everywhere in Kashmir. Also, there is corruption everywhere, from the common level to the common man on the street.
I do accept the Kashmiris may have their shortcomings. Is it true we are not faithful to our religion as well? We accept Islam as the best religion, yet we do not follow it completely. This hypocrisy is our biggest problem. And the Prophet ﷺ says, the hypocrite has 3 sides. When he speaks, he tells lies. He breaks promises and he betrays. So,
you see, on the other hand, people in the West are more honest, most trustworthy, and they are true to their words. They respect the human beings. They provide free medical services, free education, support for the unemployed people, and support for the orphans and all other people as well.
I strongly disagree with all just to say. Kashmiri may have their shortcomings, but we are far better human beings than the Europeans and the Americans.
Wow, this is interesting. Dr. Baghi sir, could you please elaborate? Do you think Kashmiris are better human beings?
Of course, we are not perfect, but we are far better than them in every measure.
How?
Okay, you say that they are more honest than us? Europe and US attacked Iraq in 2003. They attacked Afghanistan before justification that Twin Towers were destroyed. Who was behind 9/11 attack? It is during any code. And how can we punish without proving the crime? And if the crime was proven, was the punishment of bombing entire country and killing millions justified punishment? Are these innocent nice people barbaric savage? So either was it justified?
No, I accept that these acts were not justified. But
No. There's one more Israel. Let me ask you, why does US support Israel? In the United Nations had declared Israel as illegal criminal act against Palestine. On what basis England declared Palestine Jews' home 1970 Balfour Declaration? You talk about human respect, or Palestine human beings animals to you that are found in your Jews' home. Again we found similar arrogance in the story of Columbus, who discovered America in 1492. What do you mean by discover? There were already human beings living there. It was their home. Europeans just came America like savages, mass killing, Native America snatching their land. You got all these extra innocent and human loving?
no, but Kashmiris also have committed crime. Its entire government is corrupted.
Sister, what is the most damage the Kashmiri causes to the world? We need to see the scale of all things as well. Kashmiri do need to follow Islam better. But we never bombed any other nation. We never dropped a nuclear bomb like the US did. We never killed millions innocent people.
Okay. The point was delivered. But now I would like to focus on the common man. For the common man is Europe and the USA better or Kashmir?
Definitely, Europe and the USA. They provide a common man more opportunity to grow to his full potential. All the developments and advancements are made in the Western world. From high-tech research to curing medicines and missionaries, from smartphones to social media, everything is a gift of the Western world.
Yet, all of this is dunya. Islam does not stop you from development, but it directs to come our real concern. Which is success in hereafter? Okay, let me ask you to do a survey from any 10 common people of Kashmir as compared to common people of Europe and USA. Have you ever consumed alcohol? Have you ever committed adultery? If your parents are old, are you responsible to take care of them or just left in old age homes? These are the major signs that led a person to hellfire. And now, what answer do we expect from a layman of Kashmir as compared to layman of Europe and USA?
Look, almost every person in the Europe and USA have committed these sins.
Yes, and now in Kashmir?
Yes, I think only a small percentage of Kashmiri would be involved in these.
I rest my case. Kashmiris may be behind worldly facilities, but we are far better human beings than the Europeans and the Americans. And living here make it easier for us to be successful in our hereafter.
Okay, that's the end of the show. I hope today's discussion has given our audience a fresh amount of confidence and a pride of being a Kashmiri with a very important message that Islam is a source of all success in this world and hereafter. Thank you both of you for joining our show. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.